Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Wilford, and if it's your first time here, I want you to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Today we're gonna do something different today, because I see all the video people posting all part of the world. Nobody don't really talk about safety, and safety very important to us. Safety is supposed to be top on the list for everybody in this world, you know. For instance, if you leave your home and you go somewhere, you want to go back home safe. And because some of us careless with certain things, we take other people with us and they don't get to go back home to meet their loved ones. So today we're going to look into something we can do to prevent certain things from happening. Guys, life is very precious. And the close person around us who we love dearly and who love us are precious too. And when we leave our homes to go work and do various things, we want to go back home safe to meet them. Because if you don't do things safe and do things in the right way, a lot of things happen. Guys, one of the things that usually happen when people leave their homes and they go certain place. Sometimes they leave their homes and they go to a party and they having a good time with their family or friends or whoever. You're having a nice time with them. And maybe you might be drinking a wine or drinking some other thing and you get high. And guys, it's very dangerous. If you drunk or high and driving behind a vehicle wheel. Because when you're high, you cannot make good judgment. So guys, if you out there and you go to a party with your friends or your family and you drink and you feel that you cannot make it to drive, call someone who you know as your friend, as a good buddy for you, and get them to drive you home safe. If you don't get no one to drive you home safe, look for a close hotel or something like that where you could sleep overnight. As if you buy some friend's house and think, hey, man, I cannot make it, man, because I feel like I cannot drive. And you stay there. Take a nap. Take about 3-4 hours until you wear off that kind of thing. That kind of junkiness. Because, brother, if you go behind that wheel and you're driving, you cannot make good judgment. Okay? Your life at risk. And other people who using the road, their life at risk too. So, brother, that's one. Another thing is, in safety is, guys, it's our home. Very important to us, brother. Very, very, very important to us. Our home. Very important to us. And we could do a lot of things right to prevent certain things from happening to our home. Because safety matters. Safety matters to everybody, brother. Safety matters to us. You understand? Safety very important to everybody in this world. Number one thing should be on everybody's list is safety. You understand? Safety. Guys, listen. You have your home. You work so hard for, okay? Some people got loan from for build their home. Some people work all the years of their life and they build a nice home. And one little mistake we make and we lose everything. And the simple things we could avoid from doing, we lose everything. Simple things we could not do to prevent certain things. And guys, one thing in life, disaster, that very disaster does happen. And when that happens, you don't get back nothing, all you get ashes. And one disaster, guys, a very dangerous disaster is fire. Fire, guys. Fire very dangerous. And today, we're going to look in and give some tips that we can do to prevent fire. Because in disaster, if you get a hurricane and the wind blow, you pass your house, you might flick off your roof, break down some trees, and them kind of thing. You might get a flood. A flood pass through, you take some lands and it slide up, you wash off certain things, and it gone. But when you get a fire, guys, when you get a fire, see all this board you see here? You don't see it no more. All you get is ashes. And fire is very dangerous, you understand? So we got plenty things that we could provide, could avoid fire, especially in our homes. Guys, one thing we can do in our homes, many things we can do in our homes to prevent fire. Guys, when you live in your homes and you have cell phone, or your laptop, or your iPad, don't leave it plugging in your homes and go. Leave it charging and go out like that. Especially if you're going out, like you're going town, or you're going, you go by the shop, you're making your daily routine like jogging and whatsoever. Always plug out, unplug your cell phone, your iPad, and these kind of things, because if you leave it plugged in like that, it overheat, and when it overheat, it could explode and cause fire. And a nice home you build for years, a nice home you have, when you do come back, you meet everything in ashes. It should burn. So that's one to prevent our fire in our home. Don't leave your iPad and cell phone unattended charging. Guys, if you're home and you're charging your phone and you lie down in the bed and you want to take a nap, I think it's the best thing for us. You plug it out until you get up back again and you plug it in. Okay? Because you might be sleeping, it overheat, and anything can happen. Okay? Another thing we can prevent disaster in our home again. Stove. Gas stove or electric stove, guys. If you're using electric stove, okay, our stove are high, low, medium, and that electric. If you're using electric, sometimes you think you turn off and you go down and low, and you will stay there. Especially if you leave your home and you're on low, you will leave and you go, and that just heating up all the time, building up to a temperature that it can cause fire too. Okay, guys? So make sure that when you turn off your stove, make sure it turn off correctly. Off, especially electric stove. Your gas stove, you're using gas, make sure when you take off, you close off your gas bottle. Just take it off, close it off. When you take off the gas, make sure you close the bottle too. Okay, guys? That's 2. 3. Make sure that you know how to use your equipments that you have in case of fire or whatsoever, because you might have fire extinguisher and this fire extinguisher. So make sure you know how to use it in the correct way, and make sure that you always make sure that your fire extinguisher always up to date. Okay, and you have different kind of fire extinguisher, you understand. You have fixed extinguisher. You fix this extinguisher, fire extinguisher, that fit on the wall, that cannot move no way. It's just dead. Especially when you find a fixed fire extinguisher, it's like in the restaurant where they have like they do in the grill, where they in the kitchen where they have a grill and all these kind of things. They have a fixed fire extinguisher hold over the grill. So in case fire what's not, it's torn on and that damp, guys, damp down. Another extinguisher we have like a portable extinguisher. For a portable extinguisher, you can hold it and carry it anywhere you want to go with it. You understand? So if you get a fire anyway in your house anyway, you could grab your portable fire extinguisher, and then you can go and fight the fire with that. Okay, guys? But if you're in a home and you have a fire in a electrical, like your TV, if you see your TV like on fire, you understand? Don't run go take a bucket of water and damp it on the TV like that, brother. No, don't do that. Make sure the first things you have to do first, because water and electric don't work. Water go and run electric, it make it more dangerous. So what we do, first thing we should do, try to unplug the TV. If you can't unplug the TV, hit the circuit breaker. Hit the circuit breaker so all the current in the TV will go. Then you can use the extinguisher, and then you can use a bucket of water and throw it on it. Because that alone, when the current gone out the TV, when you unplug it, that's the metal they burn in. So you can take water, your fire extinguisher and it out. Okay? So that's very, very, very good for us to know. And always teach people in your home, who live in your home, your kids, your brother, your sister, or whosoever in your home. Teach them how to use teach them how to use the extinguisher. So that in case them home and they cooking and what's not, they could know how to use the extinguishers to put out a fire if a fire comes along, guys. So that's very good for us to know. Take care of our beautiful home that God bless us with, and we want to leave it for our people. Like when we leave this earth, we could leave something like, you had this home and you leave it, so you could get an ornament for them so they could know, okay, this was grandpa's house or this was mama's house from so much and so much years ago. But be safe, guys. I want us to be safe. And also, if you're walking anywhere you're walking, guys, and you're doing certain amount of work, certain kind of work, and you don't have your PPE, personal protected equipment for you to do your job, don't do it. Okay? Don't do the job now because we want the money. But if you don't have your PPE, don't do it. Because at the end of the day, if you get damaged because you don't have your PPE, the damage will stay with you. No money at all can fix you back, brother. No money at all can fix you back. Get your PPE, personal protected equipment. For instance, you might be working in a storeroom or whatever, and you lifting things. If you don't got your back tech around your waist, guys, your back tech, you know, if you don't have a back tech, it's not a crane, okay? If you don't have your back tech to do your job, call on your supervisor, call on your employer who employ you to work that you need a back tech to do the job, okay? Yeah, if you don't get one for you, now because you like the money, don't take the job, boss. I tell you, don't take the job. Because at the end of the day, is you will be in pain. And if your back mash up, you're not good for yourself again, brother. So you could prevent that. And next thing again, if you're painting, are you painting in closed spaces, especially with oil paint and those kind of things, you need a mask. And you have special mask for those things that you can cover from your nostril not to breathe in all those toxic fumes for the day, because sometimes you're doing that thing whole 8 hours doing that. So it's very important and it's very good for us to have our PPE when we're doing our job. Okay? Anyway you go and walk, guys, one very, 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 very thing I forgot to tell you. Anyway you go and work, and it's your first time there, okay? What the first thing you should do? Safety first. Check for your escape route. In case you're there, and you never know what can happen, guys. You never know what can happen. A fire could break out, something could happen, and you have to escape and you don't know the route, you get trapped, you could die. When you go to work for the first time in a new place, first thing you should look for your escape route. Okay? See, boss, show me around the place now. Show the escape route, especially if you working in a tall building. Know your escape route. Okay? Know your escape route. And if you working in any tall building and have escalator, we call it elevator, and you have disaster, guys, don't use no elevator. Don't use no elevator, because if you have a fire and you try to go in an elevator, and when you have fire, mostly firefighters, when they come there, when they have fire, they cut off the electricity. So if the elevator don't have electricity, you're stuck inside, and you will cook in the elevator if you're in that elevator. Guys, take my advice, and that's number one. Don't use no elevator. Use the manual way down the steps, and if you have any back way that you can escape, use that. Okay? So know your route, the exit route. That's first thing you should do when you go work any place. Make sure that's supposed to be your number one priority for you to save your life. Okay? Because if you have emergency, you want to be safe and escape safe, guys. So that's very important. Okay? That's episode 1 for today. That's on safety for today. And guys, we have more coming. So thank you for the opportunity that I can share to you some safety thing we could apply to our life and apply in our homes, that we can save our homes and also save our life. And thank you, guys. That's all for now. Until again, we meet again, guys. I just want, if you like this video, just try to give me a like and share and subscribe to my channel, so we can bring more content out there, so we can reach other people, other places. Thank you, and have a wonderful